I have an affinity to fire because I fell in a fire pit when I was a kid. I love it. It's awesome, but it's $100. So, hey everyone, it's Alexa. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna have a little girl chat. It's nice and cozy tonight. Maybe because I forgot to film in the morning, but that doesn't matter. I am a lover of material objects. Because of that, I tend to have wish lists on wish lists of things that I would like to buy. I actually don't buy things as often anymore, but I do have the wish list and they're always there in the case that I do want a gift and someone offers to buy me something, or when the holidays come around and someone asks what I want for Christmas, I have something ready because I don't like surprises. These are things that I specifically would want for myself. I'm just a girl. Maybe this can spark some inspo. I'm not saying that these are the best gifts for everyone. There are some things in here that are so niche and specific to my desires, but there are things that I can say here that have like broader categories. I guess we'll start with clothes. Let's start with clothes because that's fun and easy. I haven't bought workout clothes for myself since like I started university, and I'm not that size anymore, and I don't mind that. Whenever I have to go and work out, I don't own anything cute anymore, and it's not that you have to look cute to work out. It would be nice to have a cute little set sometime. That's the vibe of this video. I don't need it, but it would be nice if someone got them for me. Another thing that I need are socks. I only have socks because I steal them from my father, and he's getting tired of it. I think the older you get, the more you appreciate having socks as gifts. Those sweatpants that are straight cut, I think they're super cute. I don't know if this trend's gonna last, but I want them really bad, and I feel like they're really easy to like dress up. Also, because I dream of labor, I dream of myself having a little office job with cute little fits. I always have a fun pant and then really basic tops, and that's how I sort of style myself. I don't have a full-time job yet, but it would be nice to have those ready when I do have a job. Denim vest, I think they're really cute and they're really easy to go with dresses. I love jeans, so I think it would be something that would help me elevate my outfits. And on that same topic, those really long vests that come with like a matching pant, they feel really adult. I'm in this point in my life where I'm trying to transition out of my college closet into my permanent personal style, and obviously it doesn't have to change that much, but I do want to buy things that make me feel more adult. Like I'm in the blouse era of my life. That's how I would describe it. Stars are my favorite shape. Anytime I see something in a star, I'm gonna want it. I went to the Conan concert really recently. I saw a lot of people with star jeans. It might seem like a weird thing to style, but I love a statement pant. We've already talked about this. This is also something I can't tell if I like or not because it's just really popular, but I already own house slippers, so I wouldn't wear them at home. Yeah, I just don't know if that is something I would want for myself and that I would actually wear, so it's just staying in the wish list for now. I wear sweaters like super oversized, and when it's cold I love layering, but none of my long coats from the past can fit myself in a big sweater, so I need a new long coat, but I don't want it to be just any long coat. Like I'm trying to find a cute patterned coat, but I haven't seen any recently because it's still early fall, but if you see any, let a girl know. I think a plaid blazer always hits, or like a colored blazer hits for when you're doing like office fits. We don't have to worry about that right now. This one's so random. Like I'm not a streetwear person. I don't care for brand name things like ever. I saw one of their sweaters and it had like flames on the back with like a smiley face. I have an affinity to fire because I fell in a fire pit when I was a kid. Love anything that has like flames, but it's $100. So speaking of which, I saw this girl on the TikTok have this sweater where it looked like there was a bra like sewn onto the sweater, and it's so cute. I also want that as well. I do want that as well. I would love to own a puffer vest. I like them in like the beigey sort of gray green color. Those off the shoulder bodysuits from Aritzia, I would love it in like a nice solid black. In the adulting era of my life, I think owning pajama sets is like a really grown up and put together thing to own. If I want to feel cute, I want like a matching short shorts and tank top, or like short sleeve button up sort of vibe. There's this black Reformation top that is just so gorgeous. It has this little paneling in the middle and it flares out and it's long. Again, I'm in the blouse here of my life, and I love that it's a full length top, and I love that it flows nicely over jeans. I've been meaning to buy a Chapel Roan t-shirt. Usually I buy merch when I go to concerts, but I don't see her coming to Canada anytime soon. We have a lot of clothing items, because now we're gonna move on to shoes. I love collecting shoes. It's like my worst consumption habit. The first thing that I saw was those studded flats. They're a dupe of some designer brand that I can't remember right now, but I love anything with hardware on it. This flat where it's like buckles everywhere. It's so cute. I saw these beautiful square toe heels from Charles & Keith. They look like point shoes. They're so gorgeous. I want them so bad. I don't really need another square toe shoe because I just got myself a black square toe shoe, but they're all so different from the rest. And then I also don't own any nice 90s like knee-high square toe boots. I feel like those have really blown up as the resurgence of the early thousands fashion trends have come back. And then I also need new running shoes. I do have running shoes that work for me, but they're dying. They are dead. Honestly, I shouldn't be running in them anymore. Okay, next we're at accessories. This is the last fashion category, so if you're tired of this, no worries. So I do need new glasses, and I'm in the phase where I'm figuring out which kind of glasses I want. I'm in the big glasses era. I'm in like my kooky librarian era, I think. I've always loved having giant glasses, and the fact that they just keep getting bigger is so fun. More piercings. I want so many more piercings. I'm waiting for my conch to heal because I've been really bad at healing it because I just keep freaking touching it, as displayed right now. I want my ears to be jingle jangled up. I want them to be loaded with piercings. I also have a thing for rings. Love them. I need a ring on like almost every finger if possible. One of my favorite places to buy rings from is Wolf Circus. I have 2 really chunky rings from them, and I think they're so adorable. I bought myself a charm bracelet when I went to this little boutique when I was in Vancouver. It actually wasn't waterproof, and so it's been rusting on me all the time, and the charms are wearing down. So I do want to buy myself a real charm bracelet. I don't need too many charms. I just need like 3 to 4. I've also been in love with the BAGGU puffy sunglasses case ever since I saw Lindsay Rem talk about them. I've never been a designer purse girly, but I will say Coach has really been catching my eye. They have a lot of cute bags that are very simple and have like really nice buckles. Again, I'm a hardware person. I genuinely need a new wallet. My wallet is falling apart, and all of my old wallets have also fallen apart, so I can't use them either. So I would like a new wallet. Again, preferably green or like a bright orange. Stars. I love them. My friend Bella always has star clips in her hair. They are growing on me, and now I want them for myself. So now let's talk about tech. I'm not the most techie person, but there are some things that I see around that I would really love. So something that I really want is a Polaroid printer. I used to have the Polaroid camera, and then I broke it. And honestly, I don't think I want to fix it because I do like the flexibility that the Polaroid printer has, and I don't have to worry about giving out the only copy of the Polaroid that I have. Yes, all of that. It's all just in one. I do think I need a new phone case. The design has scratched off quite significantly because I throw my phone around. I use Casetify cases, and they're pretty awesome. I am just really bad at taking care of my phone, so I have like cute little dinosaurs on my phone. The dinosaurs are dying. This isn't something I needed for a long time. I used a Microsoft Surface laptop when I was working on my co-op, and I loved it. It would be so nice to own the Microsoft Surface. 1, because it comes in a beautiful green color, and 2, it's just so much more nice to use than my ThinkPad. Sorry. I film everything on my Canon G7X, like my vlogs, my sit down videos, and I also use it for pictures. The camera battery on the Canon G7X isn't the best. It's only about like an hour and 20 minutes. And when you want to do a lot of vlogging, when you want to film like a fashion video, it dies so quickly. I've been meaning to get myself a second battery, but again, you know what it is. It's not that serious. I can make do. I can figure it out. I love having those 10-foot long charging cables, but I've been buying the non-Apple ones, and they always break. So I think it's time for me to buy the Apple one. Like, I broke my second 10-foot long charging cable. Maybe it's just me. Like, maybe I don't know how to take care of my stuff. Maybe I also should be buying the Apple accessories for my phone in the first place. I'm an avid reader, but I use the Libby app on my iPad, and so I've been considering just getting a Kindle because it's a little lighter. Apparently better to read on. People are always like, no, it's not the same, it's so much better. Sure, maybe, I don't know. I love the BAGGU ones. Honestly, you could just find them on Etsy, like dupes of them. They really don't have to be BAGGU. Sometimes the patterns aren't that cute, but on Etsy there's so many patterns for like puffy laptop sleeves. And something that I don't know if I need or not is an Octo Buddy. I love making TikToks. I'm trying to figure out how to get good outfit videos on TikTok. So that's why I'm like, maybe I should get an Octobuddy. But is content creation really ever that serious? Yeah, let me know if it's worth. My dad has a phone charger stand, and it's actually really convenient because when my phone's charging, I can't keep it upward. Like, especially if I'm trying to film a TikTok, it would be nice to just have a stand that can charge my phone while I can stay upright so that I can make TikToks. And then a new keyboard is the last thing on the technology list. I use my brother's old one, and it's awesome, but I do prefer creamy keyboards, and the one that I have is not very creamy. It's very clicky. I did talk about how much I read. I do end up reading books that I really like, and that's when I decide whether or not I want to buy them. So there are a couple of books on my book wish list, and there's only one that I haven't read that I really want to own and read. I feel like it would be better if I just owned it. So is Babel by R.F. Kuang. I read Yellowface by R.F. Kuang, and her writing is really awesome, and everyone says reading Babel is life-changing. Like, I see them sobbing while they're reading it, and I just don't want to have that experience with library book. Like, I want it to be mine. Like, I want my tears in my own book, if that makes any sense. And everything else is a book I've already read that I love. I hope this doesn't find you as a YA novel about academic rivals who are enemies. The only way that she can cope with her anger towards her academic rival is she writes a bunch of hate emails and then never sends them, and then one day they get sent. They have to deal with that moving forward. I love the Swift and Saddled series. It's this cowboy family, and you learn about all of the relationships. It's like a companion novel series, so you see each person and their love story. Cute, and I think the family's really sweet, and I think the dad of the family is just really awesome. I love a solid father figure. Funny People by Emily Henry. Emily Henry releases things in hardcover books, which stinks because I'm not a hardcover person. I'm a paperback girl, so I usually have to wait like 2 years for the paperback version to come out, and then I can buy it and then add it to my collection. How to End a Love Story is pretty good. Yulin Kong is the screenwriter for like all of Emily Henry's new movies that are coming out, and then she's also the director of one of the movies. She gets the vibes of Emily Henry books. So this book is like an Asian girl's Emily Henry lover dream come true. 7 Year Slip is a romance, a magical realism romance. A girl inherits an apartment that travels 7 years back in the past, and when it travels back, she meets this cowboy who's living in that apartment that she owns, and they sort of fall in love, but they can't be together in the same timeline. So you sort of see how this relationship plays out. And then lastly, there's this book called You Again. You Again is When Harry Met Sally retelling that is gender bent and a little more queer. If that doesn't convince you to read it, don't know what to tell you. I thought it was really fun. Next thing we'll talk about is makeup. I'm a makeup girly. I love wearing makeup and I love buying makeup, but I also don't like collecting very expensive makeup. I'll always try to find the drugstore dupe if I can, but these are things that have been on my wish list that I'm thinking about. The first one is the Ola Henriksen lip balm. Apparently it's really good, and then Sinisa Leaves is it. I like the colored ones. Probably not the one that she uses, but I try to find the purple or brown tinted lip balm version of that. Glossier released this holiday lipstick and I never bought it. Low-key every day I go, maybe I should have bought it, and it's the Ultra Lip in Cranberry. It's like a nice dark red, and I love the Ultra Lips. Those are like the only lipsticks that I've ever like gone through whole tubes of. Fake lashes would be nice. They're always so much more expensive than they need to be. I always like cry a little every time I buy a new pack of fake lashes. And in that same vein, sometimes I'm like, maybe I don't need fake lashes. Maybe I just need a lash perm, because my eyelashes aren't that short, but they just stick outwards. They don't go up. They're really hard to curl and they're really hard to hold a curl. So maybe I just need a lash perm or a fake lash set. I've been seeing minimal but fluttery. I don't know. There's just a lot of ifs and I don't knows about getting lash extensions. I have been turning into someone who gets their nails done a little more often. You can't tell right now. I'm not letting myself get new nails until I get my G1, but I do love getting new nails like once a month. So if someone would be able to pay for that, that would be a great gift for me. Sometimes I think that I should just be one of those girls that gets my nails done at home. I don't know if I want to put in that much effort to getting my nails done. I do love just sitting in the salon and having them do everything for me. But one of these days, the math and the economics of it all will finally get to me. I'll be like, oh, you know what? It's so much cheaper to get my nails done by myself. I've been really looking into brow lamination, and it seems like a really good deal if you love having your brows all the way up and I don't have to use so much eyebrow gel in them to get them the way I want them to look. I've also been seeing this round brush that heats up to get a nice blowout. I love my room and I love trying to make it the best possible vibe it can be. There are some more things that I want to do to it. One is I need new blinds. It's a weird thing to have on my wish list, but I do need them. If I could have more organizational tools to help put everything that's like on my desk somewhere else, like my drawers are full. It'd be nice to have one more space to store things. This isn't really like a room trinket, but this is just something that I want. There's a lot of clothes that I need to mend, and it would just be easier if I had a sewing machine instead of trying to mend them by hand. I feel like I'd be more excited to mend them if I had a sewing machine. Something that I saw was so cute was a humidifier. It looked like Miffy's just floating in the water, and it's like really compact. When I sit at my desk, in order for me to be at the proper ergonomic posture, my feet can't touch the floor. Like my feet dangle off my chair. So I do need to use a stool under my desk. I've been using just like a random regular step stool. And then I do also need a new office chair. I thought my chair was fine, but I guess I wasn't sitting at my desk as much as I thought it was. It would be nice to have a chair that had upper back support. It would also be nice to own a chair that had like a headrest. Like it would be nice to just lay in my chair like that. The last thing, it's like the silly category. I just don't know where it fits, but I do want these things that they're very silly. First of all, pill organizer. I love carrying little pills with me everywhere. I need Advil, I need Tylenol, I need Tums. I have like a little emergency kit, and it would make my little emergency kit so much more cute. Jelly cats are so cute, but they're so expensive. There's a tennis ball jelly cat and I want it, and then Kate plays baseball, so Kate wants the baseball one. My dad plays golf, so I think I'll buy him a golf one. They come in so many random items, but the sports ones are very cute. I think I need new tennis gear. I need my racket to be restrung. I need a new grip for my racket. I also don't own tennis shoes, so at work they're low-key like, girl, you gotta be careful when you're running around, and I go, I know. I don't know if they're a gimmick or not. Back straighteners, I don't know, you sort of just like strap yourself in so that it fixes your posture while you work, and all the time I'm like, I don't need that, but also I don't put in any active effort to fix my posture, so maybe I do need that. Toe spacers, very odd I know. My toes are like kind of like this. Like this is my bunion. This is my big toe. It just kind of curves in. And they're like, girl, you need a toe spacer. And I go, okay, foot health is very important to me. But again, they're just so silly that I never buy them for myself. Someone said that to make your hot girl walks even more effective, you should wear 1-pound weights around your wrists. And I go, cool. Then I also go, is it really that serious for me? Do I need that? So it's on my wish list, but I'm not actively trying to buy it. I don't know. We'll see. An Owala water bottle. I already own a water bottle that I love. It's a Nalgene. Every time I see someone sipping out of their Owala, I get a little jealous. Never buy myself notebooks because I keep being gifted notebooks every time I go to like a conference. They are just such good quality. Like I'm a junk journaler. Being able to like junk journal in that, I think would be so awesome. Like I love mugs. It would be nice to own like a really funky ceramic mug. I want a really funky mug collection. I don't want any of them to match. I want them to all be different sizes and shapes. Yeah, I'm a mug girl. Speaking of ceramics, I would love to go to a pottery class. Pottery wheels look really fun. I know they're harder than they look. Oh my god, I want it. I want that experience so bad. And then the last two silly things that I really want. I want a Smisky and I want a Sunny's Angel. They just came out with the Smisky like huggers. So I would love to have one on my phone. I think I like Smiskys more than Sunny Angels. Okay, thanks for sticking through this video. And before any of you come for me like overconsumption, blah, 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 I am not buying these things. All right. These are all piled up on my list because I know I don't need to buy them. So before any of you come for me like this, I'm just a girl with a part-time minimum wage job. All right. I will make another one where it's like things I'm so happy I own. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next week. Yeah. Thanks for sticking with me. Bye.